Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is a screencast-o-matic presentation put together to help you understand a little bit more about what I expect of you for the final section of part 4 of Unit 5, Lesson 3. For this particular part of the lesson, all you have to do, just to be clear, is to read each prompt and to provide an explanation of what you think most Americans would feel, and then represent that in the toolbar graph down below. So let me just explain this here to you. In this sample, most Americans believe that there was no significant amount of voter fraud from the 2020 presidential election. And for my explanation, here's how I think most Americans would view this type of issue. Let's go ahead and read this together. Although there's a fair amount of Americans who think that there was evident voting irregularities from the 2020 presidential election that went against the Trump campaign, lawsuits and developments have shown that it did not sway the election. Most Americans today feel like it's time to move on from this issue and accept the results as they are. So that was me trying to tap into the public sphere or public opinion of a majority of Americans at this point in time. So to represent that from this prompt, I, of course, colored in what I thought was how most Americans felt. 40% of Americans disagree with this prompt, that the election was in fact fair. And of course, a majority of Americans do accept the results as they are, and they do believe that there was not enough voter fraud to deter the election. So let's do the next one here together, hypothetically speaking. Many Americans today believe that the government at all levels should be taking more proactive action when the news of the virus outbreak first broke in the news media. So what do you think? Maybe you could type down something along the lines of, yes, you do believe that a majority of Americans do believe that more substantial action was needed in order to prepare the country for combating COVID-19. So that's just a sample opinion. I'm, of course, trying to encapsulate a majority of the Americans' opinions here. So to emulate that or to show that, I would, of course, go like this. I think 70% of Americans probably feel that way. I would take the green text and the green highlighter, and I would essentially go like this to color in the boxes. So I just put dash marks there. And you are welcome to, of course, copy and paste those sections right there. So just do that, please. Here, of course, read each prompt and then symbolize with the boxes how you feel most people would think about some of those issues. So many Americans today are not in favor of lockdowns or restrictions from their state government as they have proven to do little good. Do you think most Americans agree with this prompt? If so, explain why here, and then, of course, color in the boxes for how many Americans you actually think believe that to be true. Okay? So you guys should be able to complete this just fine. I see no problems here given the support and instructions provided. Thank you so much for tuning in, and good luck with completing the rest of the lesson.